The day they kicked me out, my daughter said I was just an extra mouth to feed. Her husband tossed my suitcase down the stairs like I was trash, and for months I believed them, until I found my mother's diary hidden in a motel drawer. That's when I learned the truth. My entire life was a lie. Today, their eviction notice has my signature on it. My son-in-law's face turns red, veins bulging as he screams, "This is illegal!" My daughter sobs, begging the manager to consider, but the manager just nods at me because he knows what they don't. I don't just own their apartment. I own the whole damn building. And this isn't revenge. It's justice. I wasn't always the kind of woman who evicts her own family. A year ago, I was just mom, the woman who saved leftovers in mismatched Tupperware and pretended not to notice when my daughter's husband borrowed my pension checks. After my husband's funeral, Amanda cried into my shoulder and said, "You shouldn't be alone." I believed her. So I sold our house, the one where I'd rocked her to sleep, where my husband's coffee mug still sat on the counter, and moved into their 12 by 8-foot guest room. Funny how it felt smaller than their dog's crate. At first I played the role. Groceries? My treat? Mortgage late? Here's my savings, sweetheart. Their dog's vet bill? Just put it on my card. Then came the subtle shifts, the way Amanda's husband joked, "Three's a crowd, eh, Linda?" while eyeing my suitcase. The night I overheard him snap, "She's eating us out of house and home," the final straw. Finding my toothbrush in the trash, wrapped in a receipt I'd paid for. That's when I stopped being mom. See, they never asked why I never fought back, why I quietly moved into that roach-infested motel, why I spent nights poring over my mother's diary, the one with the black leather cover and a secret tucked inside page 43. They assumed I was broken. But here's the truth about women like me. We don't shatter. We calcify. And when I signed those eviction papers, I made sure the ink was as dark as their new reality. Let me show you how a discarded woman with bricks made of their regrets. They didn't wake up one day and decide to hate me. That's not how cruelty works. It seeps in slowly, like cold through a cracked window. First, it was the thermostat wars. I'd bump it to 72 degrees after my arthritis flared up. Within minutes, Amanda would adjust it back to 68, sighing loud enough for me to hear, "We're not made of money, Mom." Funny how her husband's golf membership never got that sigh. Then came the food police. Post-its bloomed on groceries like poison ivy, meal prep only on the eggs, Jason's protein shakes on the almond milk. One morning, I found a single slice of toast on the counter, my knife beside it like an exhibit in the case of the thieving mother. The dog stopped visiting me. Even the damn golden retriever got memos now. The Wi-Fi glitched, but only on my devices. When I asked, Jason fixed it by handing me a library card. Then the photos vanished. The one of me holding newborn Amanda, replaced by generic live, laugh, love trash. Her husband accidentally left his laptop open on a spreadsheet titled Budget Cuts. Line 12, Linda, Doe. I told myself it was grief, that Amanda was stressed, that Jason was just Jason. "They don't mean it," I'd whisper, scrubbing their dishes like if I made myself small enough, I'd stop being a burden. Then came the dinner. The night I offered to pick up takeout, Amanda said, "We already ate," while 3 plates sat in the 3 forks, 0 excuses left. I packed my bags that night, left my key on the counter, didn't even take the toast. The motel smelled like bleach and regret. I was down to my last $20 when the parcel arrived. Brown paper, twine, reeking of my mother's Chanel No. 5. Her handwriting slit my heart open. For Linda, I wasn't ready. But when has that ever stopped life? The diary fell open, page 43, to a black and white photo, to a newspaper clip. "Real estate tycoon dies without heir," to 5 words in my mother's shaky, "He was your father. Forgive me." And just like that, the woman who'd been erased finally saw the I read page 43 until the words bled. My mother's confession, the ink smudged in, like she'd been crying when she wrote it. "Your father offered me hush money. I took it. You deserved more than a scandal." The newspaper clipping fluttered to the floor. "Real estate titan dies without heir," next to a photo of a man whose jawline mirrored mine. 3 revelations in one breath. My deadbeat dad built an empire. His lawyers had been searching for me for decades. That empire included a certain 4-unit building, Oak Street. Unit 3B's tenants? Amanda and Jason, the same people who'd deemed me too poor to deserve their guest room. The lawyer's office smelled like old money and older lies. "Miss Linda," the man didn't look up from his files. "We've been expecting someone, just not someone so old," I finished. His pen froze. "Thorough." 2 hours later, I held 3 things. A DNA confirmation, 99.7% match. A key to a safety deposit box, contents, 1.2 M in A deed stamped LM Holding, the shell company that owned their building. Funny how life worked. They'd thrown me out for costing too much. Now I owned the roof over their ungrateful heads. I didn't storm in with eviction. Revenge tastes better when served at room temperature. First, I hired a stone-faced property manager, Marta, ex-mil, zero patience for Jason's tantrum. Then, I renovated the building. New plumbing, eagles, no hot water for 3B between 6-9 a.m., Jason's shower time. Pest control, ease, bi-weekly 5 a.m. inspection. Amanda's the pièce de resistance, a 300% rent hike, delivered via thick cream, the kind Amanda used for wedding and Amanda's first voice, Mom, we can't afford. I played it 7 times. Not because I wavered, but because I wanted to miss the tremor in her, the same one I'd had in her hospital. Jason's meltdown. This is illegal! Spittle flew as he slammed it on Marta's desk. Marta didn't it over a manila. Their lease, now a month. A black and white photo, one typed line. Tenants, his face when he, priceless. That night my phone, not a call, a photo note. Amanda had sent our last happy moment. Her head on my shoulder at Dad's retirement. Both of us laughing before mortgages, for Jason, before I became an extra. Her caption, I should have felt my chest ached where my heart used. Because here's the truth about revenge. It just makes them harder to. Then I did what terrified me. The voicemails kept coming. Amanda's voice hushed and hurried. Mom, Jason doesn't know I'm calling, please. Click. I saved everyone. Played them in the dark like forbidden lullabies. Pathetic. I wanted real remorse. Not these guilty whispers between laundry loads. Not nostalgic photos that cost her nothing to send. I wanted her standing in the rain on my doorstep. Hair sticking to tear-streaked cheek, choking out the word, I broke a, crumbs, and the awful she'd already The email arrived at 2:37 a.m. Jason to Marta. The rent hike is clearly retaliatory. The tenant's mother has documented mental my fingers, my breath did. Something far worse happen. I went cold. That morning, I drank chamomile from my dead husband's favorite mug, wore the pearl ear Amanda gave me for Mother's Day 2017, opened the black folder, asset reallocate. The first page gleamed. LLC formation and tenant removal. A laugh bubbled up, sharp and full. They'd called me an extra mouth. Soon they'd learn. Extra mouths still have teeth. My phone lit up. Amanda again. This time, a video. Our old home moved. A peace offering. I almost swiped open. Almost. Then I saw the time. Filmed yesterday. And the background. Was that a moving box? I hovered my thumb. To watch or not watch. Funny how the smallest carved the deep. The folder smelled like victory. Marta placed it before me with the reverence of a general presenting battle plan. Inside, Jason's unsigned lease, too busy day trading crypto. Amanda's sole signature, naive as the day she believed in tooth fairies. A highlighted clause, tenant at sufferance, may be removed with 30-day notice. I traced the words with a finger that, not anymore. Move rent due dates to the 15th, I said. Marta's military sharp nod said everything. Phase 1 had begun. The building became my chessboard. Monday, water shut off during Amanda's morning shower ritual. Wednesday, fire alarm testing at 3 a.m., coincidentally, Jason's poker night. Saturday, mandatory balcony inspection, requiring removal of all outdoor furniture, including Jason's precious $2,000. His tantrum made the local Facebook, "Fuck this building's new management!" Marta forwarded the post with a single comment, charging him $500 for drywall repair. The mug throw was on camera. I framed the invoice. I saw her first. Amanda in the hallway, barefoot amidst half-packed boxes, wrestling a suitcase taller than she hadn't noticed. 3 observations. No wedding ring. Jason's monogrammed luggage absent that same damn bun she first heartbreak. My fingers twitched to unblock her to call Marta and halt the event. I clenched my fist. My laptop glowed in the dark. 2 tabs open. Draft email. Amanda. Subject. Storage unit access. Attached. Photos of her childhood. Property sale agreement. Oak Street apartment. Cash offer. 3.2. The cursor pulsed like a heartbeat. I reached for my wine and accidentally clicked refresh. A new email popped up. From Marta. Subject. Urgent. 3B development. Tenant Amanda just submitted notice, but you'll want to see what she left behind. The attachment loaded like a Amanda's scrawl on a rent receipt. For Mom, if she ever wants to come. Not forgive me. Not I was wrong. Just home. I traced the tiny key taped the one to our old safety deposit box where we'd stored her baby, my wedding ring, things that once. The receipt was dated the day Jason left. I sold the building to a wide-eyed couple, 100K below market. Fix the pipes, I said, and plant flowers where the dumpster. Half the money became the Nora Foundation, helping women over 60 rebuild after life gutted them. The other half bought me a salt box cottage by the sea, 2 rockers on the porch, 1 rescue mutt named Karma, and Marta's housewarming gift, a cactus labeled Jason, water weekly, or don't. Amanda never called, but every birthday, Cream stationery. Still trying. Still love you. I keep them with the pearls she gave me back when mom was her first word, not an afterthought. Last week I almost replied. Then I remembered. Some silences aren't walls, they're boundaries. The girl on the sidewalk called it right. That's a grandma house. Her father laughed. How do you know? She pointed to my weather-beaten new envelope. No stamp, no return address. Just one word and Mom. And beneath the flap, the edge of a... They say time heals all wounds. Bullshit. Time just teaches you how to live. That sonogram in the... I still haven't opened. Maybe it's Amanda's peace offering. But here's what I do know. The woman they kicked out is gone. The one who stayed. She doesn't beg for love anymore. She doesn't shrink to fit in places that were never hers. If you've ever been treated like an extra mouth, like you're too much or not enough, let this sit with you. You were never the problem. You were the story they weren't brave enough. And strength? It's not about burning bridges. It's about building something so solid on the other side that you don't even miss the crossing.